Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. This is He is Risen, Episode 1. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and I have with me Tyler, Zoomy, Alicia, Josh, Jord, Sholly, and we have a lurker in Luminous Poo. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
All right. I am excited. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I am.
I've been prepping like crazy, and I'm so ready. Why is there a yellow border around the Discord window now? That's weird. That's gonna
make you ask questions.
It's gonna distract me now because I'm used to just being black all the way to the edge, and now this bright yellow border is gonna distract the crap out of me. Just like
you
it, like
all
it just
people should recognize the orange when you see it, Batch.
Maybe there's a message in the chat, and that's why.
Maybe.
Because it's not doing it for me.
No, I mean I have it popped out. That could be why. I have it popped out and then full screen. But,
that could be it too.
I don't know.
Could be it. Oh.
Anyway, if
Don't get distracted.
if you didn't watch episode 0, session 0, totally understandable. Wasn't our normal stuff. But just to give a little background on what we're doing today. This is a brand new campaign set in High Willowbroad. Specifically the Adventurers Guild in Woodhurst, which is the capital of Blencathra. And should have had the map prepared. You think I would have the map prepared? I have so many folders. But yes, our players are playing, their characters are brand new members of the Adventurers Guild, which I have said multiple times before in our Adventures in Akala. Adventurers Guild posts quests for adventurers to take where they can earn gold. Basically, you're doing things for either for regular citizens, you're doing things for the crown. Pretty much anything anybody could want done, they can post at the Adventurers Guild, and adventurers can come, take those quests, and get stuff done. Let me get my map up. Maps. There we go. And I will share that real quick. This is a really crappy map, but it gets the job done. This is High Willowbroad. It is to the south of Anubaron, which is where if you watched Ice Cold Freedom, that's what you're used to. And Woodhurst is over here, the capital city of the Kingdom of Blencathra, part of the unified Willowbroad Empire. This stuff is on the wiki. There's brief descriptions on the wiki if you want to check out. The link is in the description to the wiki. But the Adventurers Guild is located in Woodhurst, specifically in West Wen, the Market District. And the Adventurers Guild is where we find our 6 adventurers today. Let me bring that back up. Where did it go? Full screen. All right. And it is early. Oh, let me get the date. Because dates and time are going to be important in this. The date is... You think I would have put that in my notes, right? I actually remember putting it in my notes somewhere, but I went looking for it yesterday and I could not find it. So, I don't know if that was just in my head and it disappeared or what. But, so someone had asked me when this started, and I'm pretty sure it said in the spring, which is Dawnbright. That is spring in Akala. It's called Dawnbright. So this is the first of New Life, which is the second month of Dawnbright. Calendar is also on the wiki. All you have to do is go up to the top bar, go over to It's on there. You can search for calendar. It is Dar Day, New Life the 1st. That is the equivalent of Sunday, in case anybody's curious. It's first day of the week. First of new. What were you gonna say?
Be resting today. We shouldn't be doing any work today. We should be resting.
Okay, not that equivalent. Not that equivalent.
What?
Okay.
What time would you say it would be?
Adventurers Guild.
I know you said early.
Yep, the Adventurers Guild opens at 6 o'clock in the morning. So you were all excited and ready to go. You were going to get your cards as soon as it opened. So one by one, you have arrived shortly before 6 o'clock. And
Oh, well, no, I do want to say that Krex doesn't really have a full grasp of time, so he was told to be there at 6 in the morning and literally didn't leave walked out front and just kind of stood there because he had nothing else to do and he didn't want to miss it, so he just kind of stood there for all night long until the morning rises. And, as a reborn, he does not need to sleep, so he literally just stands there.
I was going to say that Araneus would have been kind of watching Krex from a distance for the longest time, but then realized that he probably needed to sleep.
I want to know what happens if it touches me.
That's my bad. I opened up my phone and TikTok was playing. My bad.
Oh, so then I would have retreated into my ring, my vessel.
so you're the vessel in your ring. So
so I'm in my vessel currently.
You and Meryl are together, right?
Technically, I would be in my vessel that Meryl is holding.
Meryl wears around her neck.
So
Yeah.
I had moved myself off the screen, but then Meryl kind of went over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Meryl, a cabbit, a cat rabbit hybrid. I don't know if did we touch on this during session 0 that you're playing a tiny character. I don't know if we touched on that.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think possibly.
Yeah. So there's a lot of my homebrew in this game, and I've put links to what they're using in the description. The main one is my custom species, which allows you to create tiny and large creatures. Zoomy has created a tiny creature, a cabbit, a cat-rabbit hybrid. This is going to be interesting to see how this goes.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So as Meryl, you see Krex there. Do you interact with Krex at all?
Yeah, she kind of goes up, starts sniffing.
So from Krex's perspective, basically a stray bunny cat just walked up and started sniffing him.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Krex would immediately be confused at being approached because just most things, well, not really, because animals and sometimes scavengers will approach him. They smell the rotting meat and they'll come for him, but he's not really used to cutesy animals coming up and sniffing at him, so he's gonna reach down and offer his hand to sniff.
Are you here for the Adventurers Guild too?
You talk? He looks more surprised. Not only did a cute thing approach him, now it's talking to him.
Yeah, yes, I talk. What's so weird about me talking?
Krex talk too. A lot of people confused by that. It's fine. We talk. That's fine.
Meow.
Meow.
All right. All right, I'm gonna say Andor shows up next. Andor, you see a little cabbit creature. Which, give me a nature check to see if you're familiar with cabbits.
Yeah, Krex didn't need
Josh.
a nature check. He didn't care.
Josh. Josh.
Josh
Josh.
may have gone AFK. Do we want someone else to join next?
Josh. Josh.
Just playing a joke on us.
I'm gonna call his phone.
Josh. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that time he even looked up.
I'm gonna call his phone.
Josh.
It's the wrong campaign for you to be rude.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm getting a call real quick. I am going on definitely.
He's on the
okay.
phone.
Oh, he's on the phone. Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, didn't know that's what you were trying to tell us. Okay, all right. So yeah, how about next is Kramkyl. You see a very, very undead looking person talking to a cabbit. Give me I'll say you're familiar with cabbits because of where you're from. You're from the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the West Mountains.
I am very, very sorry.
No, that's okay. We just didn't know what was going on.
Well, our initial plan to order halal fell through because they closed early. So I was scrambling to figure out what was for dinner, so we ended up settling on Taco Bell. But the problem was I had to order it through the app and everything, and she didn't know what she wanted, so I had to fucking wait.
Okie dokie. Well,
the problem is ordering food from Taco Bell. That's your problem.
Taco Bell's great. Shut up.
That is a problem, but I love
Taco Bell's
Taco
great.
Bell.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
Taco Bell is good
to
as long as you're not making a meal out of it. If you're eating Taco Bell as a meal, I pity you.
I eat Taco Bell as a meal,
Eating
but I
burritos.
prefer older Taco Bell as opposed
I'm
to
going to
what it
have
is
my second
today.
soda of the weekend, so I'm excited for that.
Now you have to wait in line. Kramkyl's next.
That's fine.
Okay, so I see Meryl and Krex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sorry, I was thirsty.
No, you're good. Would I be from... I know you said I'd kind of be familiar with species like Meryl, but would I be familiar with the species actually speaking?
No, that's unusual to you.
Yeah, so essentially everything around me is kind of newer to me because it's not like this type of establishment is up in the West Mountains, I would say.
Nothing like the Adventurers Guild, no.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna try and take everything in, but I am really confused on the interaction between Krex and Meryl right now. Like, that's just really confusing me, so I'm just gonna walk up to them. Like, not too close, but just kind of eavesdrop a little bit.
Okay.
I assume that Krex and Meryl are just exchanging pleasantries. Like, Krex compliments Meryl on her shiny coat. Meryl compliments Krex on not smelling
too bad.
Yeah, the guard closest to where you're chilling out, is kind of just looking at Meryl and Krex, really funny. Because again, this is not normal. Granted, Blankothra is a land full of very, very different people, but a zombie and a talking cabbit are still stretching it a little bit. Still unusual.
Yeah.
The guard is kind of just eyeing them like, what's going on?
Do these soldiers have any recollection of Andor? or does Andor have a recollection of them?
These aren't soldiers. These are guards hired by the Adventurers Guild, so they may not have may or may not have military experience.
Well, Meryl, is getting tired of having to look up all the time because she's having to stretch her neck a lot. So, and a poof of smoke. Poof. She changes.
Okay, I'm gonna say no to the puff of smoke.
Oh, come on.
Cause
Poof of smoke, little hearts, little pink hearts.
no. This isn't gonna turn into an anime. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. She just grows up and limbs come out and she becomes human. Well, more human.
Does it
looking.
does it look painful?
No.
No.
Okay. Because I can't see from where I am. I can only
She
hear.
She kind of puts her arms up, stretches. That feels so much better.
If Krex's face muscles still work, he'd look surprised. But as he just kind of stares blankly at you, he just, neat trick. Watch this. And he pulls his finger off.
Yeah.
And he looks at Meryl expecting, like, uproarious applause.
You just
Andor is,
you just see the guard.
Andor's kind of put off by the whole thing and kind of like it's that weird shiver.
Kramkyl's gonna be a little grossed out once the finger comes off.
Meryl kind of clasps her hands together like, yay!
It
Another trick!
It go back, watch. And he shoves it back into place. And
Oh god, that's gonna be even worse.
Yeah.
Kind of just sits there, pointed the wrong way. It'll be fine.
Oh.
And now is when Leokron arrives.
I'm like counting 5 of us.
I approach, and by looking at them, I see a whole bunch of different random people.
You see a short girl with what looks like rabbit ears. You see a zombie. You see a wolf man. You see a cat man. Yeah, it's very strange.
Andor would have his helmet on.
So I'm just gonna walk up and I'm gonna look at everyone and just say, "You do recognize the fact that we look like a fairy tale story gang, right?"
Krex's ghost pops up. I agree with this fellow.
Wait.
We are a very, very merry bunch, aren't we?
What was that?
You guys just see a barely incorporeal version. Looks a little like the zombie in front of you, but it's hard to make out his face because it seems like it gives him effort to take form. But yeah, it's just a very well put together version of Krex floating smokily around.
Meryl tries to poke the ghost.
We did clear I didn't have to wait until I got my echo to bring his ghost around, right?
Yes, but the ghost can't do anything until you get the echo abilities and use them.
Meryl,
Can you astral project?
Meryl pokes the ghost.
No, my good fellow. You see, quite a while ago, me and this blundering elf over here were stumbling about in the forest, and I don't know why, but I can't seem to leave him. Something about him, I feel like I know him from a past I've lived before.
He looks oddly familiar.
Andor kind of like tilts his head like a dog.
Krex points at the ghost. Spooky
Meryl's
man over there. He follows me. He's talking to Meryl. Spooky man follows me. Don't know why.
Spooky man,
It's
cool.
nice to meet you all. I'm Andor.
I assume you guys are also here waiting for the guild, clearly?
Yeah.
Yes, are you?
I am, yes.
That seems to be what he's into these days. Krex does his best attempt at a smile.
Meryl's just running around the coast, like looking every which direction, trying to figure out what the hell it is.
So, for Andor, he has this helmet on in the shape of a wolf. So he's kind of hiding that he's a wolf underneath. He feels comfortable enough to show everyone. He takes his helmet off and shows that he's a wolf knight. I trust you, Wolf.
Wow. You don't see that every day.
No, you don't.
Well, it was a knight in the Blunkrathan army.
Sorry, say it one more time.
It was a knight in the Blunkrathan army.
Very nice.
Long story short, I'm looking for my father. That's my whereabouts. That's not my
Is he also like you? Like part wolf, right?
I don't know. I've
Oh,
never
okay.
met him.
Oh, my apologies.
Krex think that might have been racist.
Yeah, Meryl takes the ring off. Magus, you can come out now.
Okay, at a poof of smoke.
Oh my god!
And I, whatever you want for the magical appearance of me coming out of a ring.
Oh gosh.
Just to spite Zoomy, make it be a poof of smoke.
Hey, calm down.
I mean,
This is quite the rowdy bunch we have here.
just
Yeah, I was listening to all of your introductions. Hi, I'm Araneus. Nice to meet this eclectic group.
All right, just pop out of a ring and surprise someone, why don't you? Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Your name
Meryl
is
runs.
Araneus? It's
Mer-
nice
Mer-
to meet you.
Meryl runs
Yeah.
over to Araneus and grabs his arm and
Did your
holds her-
parents,
holds her arm.
like, were they mad at you?
Honestly, I don't know if
Because
they named me that.
That sounds like anus.
I mean, maybe to you. So, long story short, I gave myself the name.
Okay.
And Meryl
and that's where
currently
that
hugging-
ends.
Hugging on,
Yeah,
hugging
you might
onto his
find
arm.
out more about it later.
Well, I'll call you by your last name. You know, as we did in the army, call you by Magus.
Sure, I guess.
It's just a behavior thing for me, and you know, in the army we dealt with everyone as for last names.
I will call you Wolf.
I'll take it.
So
Okay.
At this point, you see a man walking towards the guild, and the guard on the left sees him, nods at him, and starts to open the door for him. And he looks to the right to see the six of you. He stops and just kind of looks over you from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Says, "Hi. You're the new adventurers coming in today."
That'd be us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. We could use some new ones. I'm Ford Yalderman. I'm the stable master here at the guild.
Nice
Nice to meet you, sir.
I tend to the horses. If you need to rent or buy a horse, you come see me. And if you need anything else, I'll be around to help.
Would Krex know him? Because I know we discussed that Krex had previously done some work around the stables. Around the Adventurers Guild. Like, that's how he got the idea to actually join up. So, would, Krex have already met this guy? I assume he'd have done, some stable work or something like that.
I don't remember us talking
Do
about
you
that,
not
but
remember?
I don't remember that, but I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Does Krex have memories of his past life?
Well, no, I was saying like recently. That's why he, like as Krex the zombie was, hanging around, and they basically used him as menial labor because he didn't mind lifting heavy things.
Then yeah, he would definitely know Ford.
Then he's gonna just smile. Hey, boss.
Oh, is that you, Krex?
Joining up. Said I wanted to. Gonna do it.
Well, that's good to see. Well, good luck there.
Yeah, Meryl's gonna just change back into her cabot form and hop up on Magus's shoulder. Yeah.
Ah, there we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh.
Trying to bring up the picture of Ford. Oh, crap, no, I can't get that thing to go away.
By the way, I want you all to know that I do realize that this... Oh, my dogs are going to kill each other today. It's fine, but I do understand that this character's name is literally spelled F-Jord. Come on. Sorry.
No, it's F-O-R-D.
Oh, I thought it was spelled like Fjord.
No, he's not named after the Critical Role character.
Well, who is...
They do look kind of similar.
A lake.
What'd you say, Jordan?
I was just saying that Fjord is just a lake. A fjord is a lake.
No, it's Ford, F-O-R-D, like the car.
Or like the F-150s.
There's a correlation there between Stable Master and Ford somewhere there.
I make parts for them.
My wife drives one.
I wouldn't.
F-150.
Yeah.
Depending on what year you bought it, I might have made a part for it.
2020?
2008.
It did not do the 2008 one. The 2021, that was I made a part for it. Your shift lever.
Interesting.
I'm going to be buying a new car this summer.
All right.
Are we
Anyway.
allowed to follow him in?
No, they shut the door because it's not 6 o'clock yet.
Oh, okay.
It's about 10 of.
But before we end that little tangent, if any of you ever buy a Hartzell fan, Hartzell fans, I poured that fan out of molten aluminum myself. I don't work for Hartzell, but we make the fan blades for Hartzell.
That thing for the dog bed said delivered.
Did everyone take... I don't think I took an extra feature.
I took my extra feet. In fact, I took 2 extra feet on accident, and then I had to really choose between the 2 of them because
I mean, I had offered to take a second one to make it fair, but
No.
Yeah,
they didn't like that. So
No.
I took Eldritch Adept.
Yes, so you've also, in addition to studying runes, you've been studying occult lore.
well, while we're still waiting on the time to start up,
Okay.
I just kind of come over and crawl on this wall and sit down on it.
Oh yeah. So honestly, the party is made up of a zombie, a spiderling, a Cabot transformer girl, a wolf man, a lion man, and what are you, Tyler?
Elf-Orc.
You're just an Elf-Orc.
Yes. Yeah, he's the most normal.
Yeah, the Elf-Orc is
The
the most normal.
Elf-Orc is the most normal out of all of us. Says
I
something.
mean, there is a Mountain Leonin. That's a little bit more normal. Like,
Yeah,
I
Mountain
think.
Leonin. Yeah, that is a bit normal.
Yeah, but I mean, once you start dipping into furry territory.
So, is anybody going to react to the fact that Araneus just climbed up the wall and is now sitting on it?
After what we've seen, nothing really has shocked me so far.
I mean, Krex is staring at him slack-jawed, but he's been staring at everybody.
Slack-jawed, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's just his
Andor
face.
is just kind of taking it all in, like, okay, we got some people with some special abilities.
So, what are y'all's like specialties? Like,
Krex lifts his rusted long sword up. Can swing.
Andor brings out his great axe, and he goes on to describe his runes, and basically he's a rune knight, and he plans to use the power of the elements to enhance his axe and charge into battle.
elements. That's something I kind of do.
Although that might be artificer, wouldn't it?
Huh?
What I just described, is that an artificer? Or
No,
is
that
definitely
could
still-
be any class.
Okay,
That's yeah.
Okay, sorry for this tangent, everybody, but I just gotta let you guys know that my 11-year-old nephew has Facebook Messenger for like the kids version, and he just messaged me this joke, and you guys gotta hear it too. What do you call shorts that clouds wear?
Thunderpants.
Well, I guess Thunderpants would work as well, but his was Thunderwear.
That's funny.
Just sent that to me out of the blue. I thought you guys would enjoy that. But sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
That was cute. What about you, Lion?
Kramkyl's my name.
Kramkyl.
I will call you Kill.
Okay, I'll go with that.
So we have Kill Wolf.
Wolf. No, don't kill Wolf.
No, I'm just trying to remember names. We have Kill and Wolf, and Zombie.
My name is Andor.
Why
Okay,
are your names,
Wolf.
why are your names more imaginable for them than for me? You just keep on calling me Dinner.
Dinner, food. I mean, that's what you are, isn't it?
No!
Travis
Meryl!
eat.
For that.
Don't eat.
Meryl!
Looks kind of offended and is gesturing to grab Meryl because you're in your cabot form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is gesturing up the wall, trying to reach for the cabot. Don't.
I won't eat now. It's just emergency.
Okay. That makes sense.
I
Krex,
mean,
no need eat. I like brains though. Brains.
Andor is
brains.
sitting down, and now his
Well-
axe.
Oh my god.
well, when I eat the cabot, I'll make sure to give you the brain.
Hey, I'm not food.
I mean, no offense to Meryl, but if that's emergency food, that's not much.
Well, in that form, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I mean,
Oh no.
Krex just kind of shrugs, and the ghost form does the, grabbing the bridge of his nose, shaking his head.
I'm still kind of learning the ways. This is all kind of new to me.
So, if I may lend you a tip, a polite one, most of the time when you are looking for food, it does not talk back.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're a cannibal, or, yeah, there's some other reasons, but I don't feel like listing them.
Oh, in case y'all needed a visual of what Magus looks like, it's like a smaller elf, like an elf that has been sort of shrunk down, almost halfling size, but not quite. But an elf.
All right. So the guards seeing that there are people starting to gather around the front door, they look like some of them look like adventurers. They got backpacks on. They have some nice clothes on. Some of them just look like normal people. They don't have any like extra gear with them. They just look like they're probably ready just to come into the tavern and get something to eat or something to drink for breakfast. Or something to, I should say something to eat for breakfast, not something to drink for breakfast, but you never know. Some of them might be getting, some of them might be getting something to drink for breakfast. The guards, when was the pocket watch invented?
It's
I
your
just
world.
Fun.
It's your world, so whenever you want it to have been invented.
It would be pretty. I would assume it would be pretty old. I mean,
16th century.
16th, yeah.
I'm gonna say there's a crude version of clockwork things exist in this world. Just look at the artificer. Yeah. So one of them pulls out a very primitive version of a pocket watch, looks at it, looks at the other guard, and says, "We can open up now." And they open up the doors, and the people start to go in.
Krex looks around at his friend group and gestures for them to follow him because he knows where he's going.
You were told to head to the guild council room to get your membership cards. And if you zoom out on the map, you can see where that is. You would know where it is. You would have been shown when you came and when you first applied and did your test and everything. You would have been shown around the guild building.
You said guild council room, right?
Yes, but you would be stopped outside the door, so don't go in yet. No, just outside the guild council room door, not the front door. You can go in. All right.
Important people in here. Krex points. Not supposed to go in normally.
Guard sees you all approaching and asks.
Oh, Leokron is barefoot. I'm just letting you guys know. He has no shoes.
Okay.
Meryl's barefoot too.
Krex is barefoot on one of the shoes.
Oh, I have to invert. That's
missing
why
a shoe.
I have shoes on both feet.
Leg armor.
I do not have shoes.
Krex offers his shoe to one of the people who don't have shoes.
Oh, I'm good. My paws are actually pretty good like this.
Is your ghost still around, or did it disappear?
Was he? Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize that I had his token. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually made it so you can just flip your token. So I just copy and paste it and then flip it.
Nice. Awesome. So yeah.
The guard standing outside the door sees the seven of you, and says, "What is your business with the council?"
Meryl hops down and approaches the guard, still in habit form. We were supposed to see the council for our membership cards.
Krex is proudly.
No, seriously, why are you here?
It's not nice to laugh at my food now. We are here to get our membership cards, though.
Oh, this one too.
Yes, that was it.
Krex looks sternly at him. Join up.
If you are a true guard of this guild, then you will know that many people do not look as they are.
This tiny little thing is gonna be an adventure. You're joking.
I'm stronger than I look.
He opens the door and shouts in, "Oh, guys, you're not gonna believe this one. Go on in."
Krex's ghost passes through the guy on his way in, and I assume that sends a shiver down his spine or something.
He looks dead in the ghost's eyes and says, "I've seen my fair share of ghosts. It's gonna take more than you to scare me."
Well, like not scaring him, but like that feeling of something passing through you that is like it doesn't hurt him or nothing. It just you know what I mean.
Oh, staying away from over there.
The bird and the lizard.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you would probably want to stay farther from the lizard because the bird would actually prefer the lizard over you.
For some reason, not bothered by the lizard. I don't know. It's just the bird.
So there are 4 guards in the corners and 1 by the other door on the side. And they all have their eyes on you, as they would, to keep the council safe. And the guildmaster looks at the 6 of you and says, I recognize each of you from your applications and your testing. I don't remember a ghost.
I'm with him, and he points at Krex, who is currently scratching his forehead.
Some of the council members, most of the council members are unfazed because, I mean, at this point, everybody's seen just about everything. But some of the council members look a little spooked by the ghost. The secretary, Ko Escaldon, looks at the ghosts, pushes her glasses up, and says, "Please, your presence is discomforting some of our council members."
I can come back to my compatriot when this is all over. I bid you all adieu. I apologize if I've upset you. And then he would just disappear, but
Thank
I'll just
you.
remove it. Okay.
In a puff of smoke.
Now,
You know,
each of you needs to be imaged for your membership card. If you see imaged, yes. If you would see card maker Ren at the end of the table over there. 1 at a time, please.
I see her, yeah.
If you would go to her 1 at a time, please, she will image you for your card.
So is it like a picture?
Don't have to get on top of her, Josh.
Well, like I was trying to go next to her, but she was taking up half of a square.
Please get off my table.
But
oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Not Andor.
She just barked at you.
Like I said, my dogs are gonna kill each other. One of them's on her period, and the other one is neutered. So like, I don't really worry about it. But still, she's gonna kill him if he doesn't quit.
Each of the council members that you hop in front of, it looks at you with complete disdain, and the secretary says, "If you don't get off of the table, we will have you arrested."
Krex,
Meryl,
I'm so sorry.
Meryl, just come over here.
Yeah, Krex is reaching out to pick you up.
There were papers all over the table, and you're just hopping along, messing up the papers.
So Krex picks up Meryl and then sits them very gently down next to them, pats them on the head. Wags his finger a little bit. That was naughty.
Finger falls off.
Yeah, it's the same finger he pulled off earlier.
Nor asks the
Meryl
card
picks up the
maker,
finger. Meryl picks
do you
up the
have
finger and
everything
hands
you
it back
need to capture my image?
If you would please just stand against the wall and face me. You see on the desk in front of her there's a stack of cards, and the one on top has your name on it, your height, your weight, your eye color, pretty much all identifying information about you. And there's like a blank space in the top left of the card. Not that wall. This other wall next to the card, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. And see if I remember how I did this. I should have gone back and watched, but I'm pretty sure it was like, how was it? Zoomy, do you remember the capture thing? Was it like this or like this?
It's kind of like a.
That looks close to right. If you're doing the same thing from the other.
Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that looks right.
Okay. Or was it one hand? I
think remember. It was the palm. I think it was palm out and then
palm
other,
out. Palm
other
out,
hand
other
behind
hand
doing the circle.
Palm out, other hand behind doing a circle.
What was this hand like in a fist or finger? Or
no, it was hand open, palm open,
like that.
Yeah, yeah, like that. Just
okay.
Like that.
All right. So she puts her left hand out towards you, and with the right hand back here, she starts moving her hand around like that. And I'm going to retcon this a little bit. She starts to mutter to herself. In her case, it's going to be in human language. I don't know if any of you speak human.
Nope, just Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, Druidic, Infernal, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
Krex, you used to be human, right?
Yeah, his ghost would speak human. I'm not sure if Krex would remember how to speak human, though.
Well, where would he get his language from? Like, just would he have pieced it together after he was brought back?
Yeah, just like exactly. He's pieced together like
so
basic words and phrases over the 70 years he's been wandering the earth.
Okay, so he really just knows common then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to pick another one. I know common, elvish, and orc. I could replace elvish or orc with because I'm pretty sure I had to pick those.
Yeah.
If it was for me, I wouldn't have even picked them. But it was like pick a language, and I was like, fine.
We could just say you only speak common if you want, if that works for your character.
Yeah. Yeah, that he only speaks common. Maybe he can like read and understand Elvish and Orc, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, either way.
I'm even okay with saying he understands bits and pieces of most common languages. Not just Elvish and Orc, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like he's not fluent in all of them, but like he could probably hold a basic conversation with most people.
Right, because he's been traveling for so long and literally has just pieced his language together from the people he's met.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's chill. But he can't read. That's when he can't read.
Okay.
While waiting,
drawback.
While waiting to get their pictures taken and everything, Meryl is going to change back into her human form and start playing the pan flute. She reaches into her tiny bag of holding, pulls out a pan flute, and starts playing.
Yes. Meryl carries around a tiny little bag. The pan flute looks like it would have barely fit in the bag.
She puts her arm all the way up to her shoulder in a tiny little bag and pulls out a pan flute. It's like, where is it? There it is. Okay.
Don't worry, it's not a regular bag of holding. It's like a backpack. It's just tiny.
Like a knockoff.
Yeah.
It's a knockoff bag of holding.
I just needed a way for her to be able to carry stuff around, that's all. So we made a tiny bag of holding.
Yeah.
A pouch of things.
Pretty much, yeah. But it just acts like a backpack. So it can't hold any more than a regular backpack could. So she doesn't have an advantage over anybody.
Right. It's just a little backpack that can hold
Yeah.
big backpack things.
Yeah. I don't want anybody to think she got a special item. And you guys didn't. I didn't want you to think that. Oh, well, I did want to tell everybody. You all had like proficiencies, and like someone had a proficiency in a drum, someone had a playing card, someone had a dice set. If you want to actually take those items that you have proficiencies in to start with, I'm fine with that. I meant to tell you all that, but I forgot.
I have proficiency with the dice set, and I thought that would be kind of a cool thing. Like Krex found a pair of dice one time, and like he's been able to gamble to get better sword and a better shield and stuff like that with his dice. You know what I mean? Not really even knowing what he's doing. He just rolls the dice and wins.
Meryl just starts dancing around while playing the pan flute.
You see the orc that's at the end of the table just kind of start bopping back and forth to the music that you're playing, but you see everyone else is kind of getting annoyed, and the secretary looks at you very annoyed. The guildmaster looks indifferent. She doesn't say anything, but the secretary just kind of clears her throat.
He just keeps playing. Kind of lost in our own world now.
Could you please stop that?
Araneus grabs the pan flute from Meryl. I'll get this back in a few minutes.
Okay, so Ren is over here doing this, and you see some she's muttering in human, which Krex, you understand bits and pieces of it. It's a magical incantation. And you see her fingertips are glowing as if like energy is being pulled into her fingertips. And after about 30 seconds of doing that, she closes this fist and extends one finger on the other hand, and she points down at the card that has Andor's information on it. She puts her fist right up against it and points and starts moving her finger around in a circle, an ever so small circle. She's focused right on that card. And Krex, you're right next to the table, and Andor, where did you go?
Here, hang on. Right down here.
So should Krex back up?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And Krex like, should I move? And the lady's like, you're fine there. And he's like, oh, okay.
Andor, if you're looking, and Krex, you'd be able to see this if you look too, you can see a teeny tiny image of Andor's face. You did say you took the helmet off, right?
Say that again, it cut out.
You did say you took the helmet off before, right?
Yeah, at the entrance.
Okay. You see a tiny picture of Andor's face appear in that blank spot on the membership card.
Oh, look at that. That is awesome.
She picks up the card. She looks at the image, looks at you, looks back at the image. That's good. Here you go. Welcome to the guild.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the guild.
Thank you.
So
he shakes her hand and he moves to the back of the line.
You can offer a handshake.
I offer a handshake.
She looks at your hand, says, I don't do handshakes.
Hey, that's fair enough.
All right. She says, who's next?
Krex is super excited. He just saw that the picture, basically that a picture got taken, and he is all for it. She didn't even have to say who's next before. Like, the second Andor moved out of the way, Krex moved into the way. And I want to do something real quick, because Krex would want to smile. But I did say before that he doesn't really have those muscles in his face anymore. So can I do like a dexterity check to see if he can move those muscles in his face and see how good of a smile we get from Krex?
Yes. Go for it.
Oh, not a great one.
Yeah. It's quite an ugly look.
And also, can the ghost photobomb?
Yes, the ghost can photobomb, yes.
Yeah,
As she
Krex-
starts the process, the ghost appears and she just shakes her head, but she keeps going because she doesn't feel like stopping. 30 seconds, and then she repeats the process, and you have your card, and it has all your information on it. Your hair color, your eye color, and all that
Ghost
stuff.
photobomb putting the peace sign above Krex's head.
I assume it says like blue glazed over or something like that. And then as Krex like turns to walk away, he sees the ghost there, and the ghost jump scares him, and Krex gets scared a little, and the ghost laughs and disappears. Krex shakes his head.
All right, next.
To the back of the line.
I am ready for my mugshot.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille?
Ren repeats the process with Kramkyl, takes the image and puts the image onto the membership card. Here you go. Welcome to the guild.
Thank you.
Next.
Oh, right. I stand right in front of the wall, and then I look to card maker Ren, and I tell her, "Ready when you are."
I'm always ready. And she starts. 30 seconds. Puts it on the card. Hands you the card. Welcome to the guild.
Thank you.
She watches Meryl as Meryl walks over and takes a deep sigh.
Like this, or
you're the shape changer, aren't you?
like this?
How many forms do you have?
Just the two.
Just two. Okay. Which one is your primary form?
Oh, this one.
Meryl,
Okay.
don't lie to her.
I'm not. This is how I normally look.
That part was true, yes.
What, she has more than two forms?
I believe she has 3.
But she rarely goes to the third form.
But she asked how many forms you have.
Fine, I have 3.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I will capture this form for the front of your card, and on the back of your card, I have to project an image of each of your alternate forms, up to 6. And you said you only have 2 alternate forms.
Yes.
If you are caught in the guild with any form that is not on your membership card will be revoked and you will be banned from the guild.
Okay.
Do you understand these terms?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you accept these terms?
Yes.
Okay, then let's get started. And she captures you. Yes, I actually thought about the logistics of a shape changer before you even told. I thought about that before you even told me you were a shape changer. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
thought
had an
this out.
intuition about that.
So she starts to capture your cabot form, projects that on the front, captures one of your other form. I only have your human form. I don't have your other form programmed in here. She captures that form, projects it on the back.
I don't have that image yet. So yeah.
And then, so what does that look like? What does your third form look like?
Kind of in between human and cabot. So like a rabbit face, kinda.
So do you go ahead and shape change into that form?
Yeah.
That's gonna look very strange.
Kind of human, but with a rabbit face, with a rabbit tail. Well, a cat tail, rather.
Rabbit face with a cat tail.
Yeah.
Everyone in the council room just kind of looks at you funny for a second and then goes back to what they're doing, except for Ren, who is just looking at you and not knowing what she's looking at. But she goes about her business and does the capture and the projection onto the card. And she takes the card, reaches out and says, "Welcome to the guild."
Meryl grabs the card and just holds on to it like for dear life. Hey, just staring at it, and walks over to the other ones while staring at it, bumping into Krex while staring at it.
All right, and she repeats the process for Araneus, capturing his image and projecting it onto the card. Hands him the card, says, "Welcome to the guild."
And I offer a handshake.
And I don't do handshakes. I just told the other one that.
Oh. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Guildmaster Defina says, "Please approach. All of you." You can come closer.
Am I too close?
No. Treasure.
Okay, just making sure.
You're really loud though. Holy crap! Sounds like you're eating your mic. Treasurer Bardar Greyhelm has a pouch of 10 gold for each of you to start on your journey.
I thank you so much.
So each of you can add 10 gold to your inventory.
Thank you, Gray.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And you thank our generous donors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to give you that.
Start.
And we have sent word to Gimlin's Alchemy in the Market Square that each of you are to get a free potion of healing from them. Well, no, not free, paid for by us, to help out with your first quest.
Speaking of first quest, what do we have?
The quests are posted on the quest board in the tavern, and we recommend for everyone starting out in the guild to go in large groups for their first quest. So the fact that the 6 of you have come together kind of works out.
Any particular reason why?
Numbers mean stronger outcome.
Basically that. Basically
that makes sense.
Adventuring is dangerous. Yes, you all passed your tests for self-defense, but the world is a dangerous place. So there is strength in numbers. There's nothing stopping you from taking a quest by yourself, but at your own peril.
If only King Seraph could see me now.
Had to name drop your other character, didn't you?
Well, he was in the army. He knew him. He's in this world. He's still alive.
If we're mentioning old characters, can it be a sailor's thing by Sed's wrath? Somebody says there's like a huge storm overhead, and they're like, "Oh, by Sed's wrath," because Unsed is the god of storms.
He's a god of storms.
Well, a god of storms. Okay.
Depends on how much his influence has spread over the last 70 years. We gotta figure that out. And she says,
Oh yeah, it has only been 70 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully you didn't make Serapho Mad King.
no, he's a good king. Okay.
Was
You are all
is there
dismissed.
any?
You are all dismissed.
I was about to ask.
Okay. You may ask.
Oh no, that was what I was gonna ask.
Oh. No, you are all dismissed.
Was if there was anything else.
No, you are all dismissed.
It has been a pleasure meeting you all.
And I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry for messing up your papers.
Except for that one over there. I'm gonna leave now.
I hold no responsibility for that one.
Thank you, council members.
Here, Meryl, you can have your flute back.
Thank you. She puts her flute back up in her
All
in a
right.
bag.
Now, what are you doing first? You going to the tavern to get your quest, or are you going to Gimlin's Alchemy to get your potions?
I think we should go to the tavern and get our quest, and then go get potions. That's just me. Anyone else could object. I don't care.
I mean,
that would make sense. We're right here.
Personally, I want to get going on a quest. I joined the Adventurers Guild for a reason, so...
Yeah, quest.
I aim to seek out my lineage, so I'm all for it. I hope I find answers on the way.
We have similar
I mean, if there's a free
quests.
potion, then we could just get that right afterwards.
So I believe I saw the quest board on the way in.
Yeah, it is a big board. There's no way you missed it.
Krex. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we had all moved on. But yeah, Krex would know where it is as well. So
It's a big board. When you first came in and passed it, it had a bunch of quest postings on it. Now when you come in, it has 2. And you hear a voice.
There's so many more here.
You hear a voice from the side. Yeah, there was a bunch more before, but y'all missed the morning rush. And
About how early do quests get taken?
you look over, and there's a gold dragonborn behind the bar. Some of you might have met him already when you came in for applying, or for when you came in to do your test, or if you've patronized the tavern before. Oi! What are you doing? Sitting on my bar? Get on the stool.
Wreck, my man, how you doing?
She tries to sit on the stool, but it doesn't quite reach even the top of the counter.
I'm doing just fine.
But
how are you, Magus? I have no idea what accent I'm doing. I'm figuring it out as I go.
It's okay. I've got to come up with one for my character too, so. I just got accepted into the guild. Got my card and everything.
Well, that's right good for you, isn't it?
Me too.
It looks over at Krex and the ghost and says, Kramkyl Bolwanax at your service. What can I get for you?
You serve brain?
No, it's not on the menu. But I can put in a special request for tomorrow, maybe.
Okay, that'd be nice. Water, fine then.
Water, oh, okay. No charge for that. He gets you a glass of water.
And you see Krex, he likes he doesn't need to drink, but he likes like feeling stuff go down his throat. So he brings
does water pop out one of the holes in his throat?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm holding it back.
Thank you for holding that back, but that's what she said. But anyway, And as he tips his head back, he basically like pours the water mostly on his face, but most of the water gets in his mouth, and yeah, he just makes a mess out of himself and
I guess I'll be getting someone to clean that up then.
And Krex wipes the table with his dirty tunic sleeve, just making a bigger mess.
So what is on the menu?
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Who, me? Yeah. I mean, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I gave you a way to do that.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I did.
Regular tavern stuff is on the menu. That's what's on the menu.
Regular tavern stuff.
Like just ales, or does he have like whiskeys as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take a glass of whiskey.
Oh,
How much will that run me?
That will be... That'll run you 6 copper pieces.
6 copper, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You did that conversion.
Oh, I am already. I lay down a silver and I say, keep it.
You have gold.
Oh, dang it, that's right. Then you have to do all that. I hand him a gold.
6 copper, so the change would be 9 silver and 4 copper.
Okay, I hand him back the 4 copper.
And tell him to keep it?
Yep.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Meryl just says, I'll just take my normal.
Andor looks to Leo and Kramkyl and looks at the quest there, and he goes, the extra security sounds fun. And also pays well.
True. I was thinking about that one.
Agreed.
I feel as if we would make more of a personal impact with the quest on the left side. But I understand and agree with what you say.
I don't know what we're gonna do with the lushes over there.
What'd you say? I just couldn't understand what you said.
I'm sorry. I don't know what we're gonna do with the lushes at the bar.
The lushes.
What is that supposed to mean?
Rek looks at Meryl and says, "You're normal? You've been here a handful of times. I wouldn't say it's your normal quite yet." Yeah, just completely dropped the accent there. But
just with the carrot.
Fuck the theatrics.
What the heck? How much would a tomato juice? I'm gonna say 3 with a carrot. I don't know.
You need that old-fashioned V8.
I imagine vegetables are...
Sounds like a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say 3 copper pieces.
Okay, she hands him gold.
And he gives you back 9 silver and 7 copper.
And she hands him 7 copper.
Oh.
Araneus walks over to the quest board, holding his whiskey.
Adventurers are quite generous today.
And Meryl hops up on the bar. Puts her
No.
little paws on the edge of the glass and starts slapping from the glass.
I know you have an alternate form. Please use it instead of sitting on my bar.
It's fine. She changes back.
We just became members. We probably shouldn't piss off the people here.
Fine. I'm sorry. I got to get used to this. I'm not used to people. I'm used to forest and mountain.
Well, that's all right.
Then she starts drinking and nibbling on the carrot.
And Rek goes to help another patron.
So, what quests we have over here, guys?
Well, it looks like we can solve a mystery and look for disappearance. Or we can provide some extra security for the Eldoran mansion. I prefer that one.
The mansion job does sound easier.
It pays more, but I don't necessarily think it's easier. Something tells me if they're looking for that much security, they're expecting trouble.
Or it's probably just a whole bunch of rich people that want to schmooze and not worry. And it could be easy gold, but then with high priority and people like that, it could be also high risk. So that's why they also put 60 gold.
Yeah, it did say bring our own weapons, and I think we're all, very well equipped.
I vote for the mansion one as well.
I personally would prefer to go to the village, but I am with whatever you guys want.
Rek walks back over. So, yeah, y'all going as a group?
Hoping
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Basically.
That's smart for your first adventure.
Have you ever adventured, Rek?
Oh, I was an adventurer once.
But then I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh, you got married, huh? In
Actually,
case you don't know, that's what that means.
Yeah,
Would
that's that
Andor
means.
have any familiarity with any of the
Wait,
the
are you
Eldoran
serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I actually
literal.
didn't know that.
No, it took
I
an
took
arrow
it
to the
literal.
knee
Wow.
means that they got married.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
that-
I didn't mean to cut you off, Josh. I was just mind
That
blown.
makes this even funnier because
That's all right.
because he says, actually, I did get hitched, and
Oh.
as he says that, a halfling comes barging out of the back door of the bar,
he's in trouble.
walks over to a table. She's got a wooden bin, starts collecting drinks off of like empty glasses and plates off of a table.
Araneus looks at Rek and then nods his head at her.
Yeah, my wife Vera, she's the bar back here.
Oh, nice.
Hey, you're my size.
She glares at you, and then goes back to what she was doing.
Aw, I meant it as a compliment. Oh well.
Libby says the
Can't win 'em
arrow.
all.
Libby says the arrow to the knee, meaning marriage, is a myth, and it's not true.
I mean, that's what I've heard.
That's what I heard.
Either way,
Either way,
I heard about that years ago.
So which way shall we go, gang?
Meryl's just oblivious to everything, drinking her juice.
Oh, mansion.
So it's 2, 3 for mansion.
I think that's 4.
Orphan Mansion. That's majority. Are we all staying together, or are we going separate ways?
Meryl finishes up her juice. Finish up her juice, walks over. Yeah, mansion sounds fun.
Now, out of game, would Andor have any recollection of the Eldoron mansion working with the army?
Not working with the army, no, but you definitely know the name Elen Adelbrecht. He's one of the wealthiest men in Woodhurst.
Okay. Would anyone else know him or no?
I would have them roll history checks because I don't. Krex doesn't have any memory of his past life. He's been wandering around for 70 years. He might. Yeah, Meryl, you've heard of Elaine Adelbrecht.
I'm pretty sure I haven't, but
At 20. You know everything about it.
Yeah, you've heard of him. He's very, very, very well known. Like, if you've had any sort of association at all with Blencothra, even a little bit, like you've.
Well, with me not really remembering, just seeing the name could just spark that.
Yeah.
Andor goes, well, if you didn't know, Elaine Albrecht is probably the most rich person in Woodhurst. He may tip us. He may not. Let's try and do a good job.
Rek laughs.
Oh.
He's a cheapskate.
Does he like people who schmooze?
Oh, he loves the schmooze.
Okay, so we put on the smiles.
So suck up to him.
Meryl puts on the fakest looking smile you've ever seen.
How's this look? And then Leokron smiles, and then at first, when he's not smiling or anything, you can't see it at first, but when he smiles, there's like two tusks that come out of his mouth that, like, once he smiles, they're revealed because they're not as big as regular orc tusks.
Just two tiny little tusks.
Andor makes the attempt, but all you see is a growling dog face, and he's like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
All right, so you're going to Ederon?
Sounds good.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, let me bring up my other map.
We should try to, because there's so many of us, we should check with the stable master before we go look for potions. We should check with him to see if we can rent a stable and a horse to pull that stable to carry more people.
Huh? You mean a carriage?
Yeah, carriage, excuse me.
Oh.
Would we be able to afford a carriage?
I don't know about a
I
carriage.
I think that's...
I definitely not. I cannot.
Might be able to afford a horse, but not a carriage.
Well, either way, we can try and secure transportation.
How far away is the mansion?
That's what I'm trying to get the map up for you. Maps, here you go.
I mean, we could just walk.
Wish
We
I could
could
share
walk,
one on the
but
screen.
showing up on a horse would be like a symbol of status to them.
It's
Trying to schmooze.
like
Just a
it's
thought.
like renting an expensive car to look good for a girl.
Yeah, not everyone wants that Saturn, but you can always get the Lambo.
Okay. So, what the crap? Oh, I have to-
Excuse me. I ain't done eating now, so I'm gonna stop making noises.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
assuming this is going to be in the upper class district.
Yes, in Porthethwich. I made that really annoying to pronounce.
Orthethwidge?
Yes, Portheth Witch.
What's which?
You are about, well, closer to here in West Wend. And you'd have to go out that way, along that road, and to Portheth Wedge. Or you could take the gateworks that goes to Portheth Wedge and then go to Eteron, which is very close to the gateworks.
I think that sounds cool.
So we could just take the gateworks.
Yes.
And I'm assuming we would all know about the gateworks already.
Kramkyl might not.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
Other than that, everyone would at least know about it.
Well, you said that we had gotten a tour of the facility.
The guild, not necessarily, not the gateworks, not the gateworks across the street. No.
Oh, okay.
Whichever way you want to go about it. You wait to rent horses later. That's what everyone wants to do.
I mean, personally, I don't care how we do it, as long as it gets done.
All right, so
we're decided.
So horses are no, and gateworks are walk.
I mean, we could always go see how much a horse would be.
I do want to know for my own personal sake.
Okay.
To the stables. And Araneus asked Meryl for the ring.
Yeah, she hands him
Because
the
he
ring.
realized he wasn't wearing it.
Yeah, she hands him the ring.
Awesome. Thank you.
Not sure where y'all are going, but
Aren't the stables this way?
they're up here, top end.
Ah.
I was curious why everyone was like trying to barrel through little table room and.
Oh, there's a hallway.
There's two different ways to go. At each checkpoint in the guild where there's a guard by a door, you would have to show your membership card to get through. So even going through that hallway where there's two doors, that you'd have to show your membership card just to get through that door. It
would have taken y'all forever to get up here then.
They're serious about security.
Andor takes out his membership card and shows the guards.
I guess I need to pop back out of there.
You get to the stables. The doors are open, but the guards are still there. So they ask to see your membership cards.
Yeah, I hold it up for him.
And there's a ghost flying around.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're
doing
mine up as well.
Yeah.
Krex is a bit mischievous, I guess.
I'm the new recruit. One of the new recruits, I should say.
Okay, go on in. They wave everyone who shows a membership card. They wave you in.
Yeah, Meryl shows hers.
Hello, stable master.
Do those guards laugh at Meryl?
No, that was just that one guy was just a douchebag. Welcome, adventurers. Wait, what voice did I do for him before?
I think it was just
like
a regular dude.
more like a regular dude, but a little gruffer.
Okay.
Hello.
Welcome, adventurers. What can I help you with today?
How much is a horse?
To buy or to rent?
To rent.
Yes.
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 Both.
If you would like to purchase a horse, that is 50 gold. If you would like to rent a horse, that is 5 gold for a week.
Oh.
For a week, that's a good price.
But if
Can
you
we
do not
store said
return,
horse here?
if you do not return the horse at the end of that week, where is it?
There's late fees.
A warrant will be issued for your arrest, and you must either pay the full price of the horse or serve a sentence.
Oh.
Yes.
Pray tell, what would happen if a horse were to die? Just curious. Like, while we were renting it?
If
Did you buy renter's insurance?
such a tragic thing, if such a tragic event were to occur, this is why I hate this line of work. You would be charged the full price of the horse, and if you failed to pay, you would be arrested.
Understandable.
And this is Krex's ghost. But what if, say, good sir, that one of these horses were to have a spontaneous heart attack, and that would be of no fault of ours?
These horses are perfectly healthy. I have vetted them myself.
Would you perhaps provide a discount for new adventurers?
We only rent to adventurers. So no, there is not a discount.
Andor.
We should practice our schmoozing.
Andor kind of shrugs his shoulders and goes, okay, I'm not
What
as
about-
cunning as I thought I was.
What about for this young lad here, the ghost says as he motions towards Krex. He's done work in these stables before.
I am aware of that, but I cannot come down on the price.
Krex is just picking his nose.
Even for this face.
Look at this face.
Well, I
There's
appreciate
not
the
much of it
information.
left, to be fair.
Mr. Yanaman, I will take the gateworks and go to our quest location.
Oh, did
Very
we
well.
not want to rent the horse? It was only
At that
5
price-
gold.
Yes, but at that price for gold, I want to save my gold and buy a horse.
I mean,
Always
hey,
works out regardless.
if we do this, we'll have enough.
I've always heard money spent is money earned.
We have to earn the money before we can spend it.
Well, we got 10 to start with.
I suppose we could pool and buy together, but that would leave us short-handed. I wanted to see what else we might have to buy before we leave.
We can just walk.
Okay, I'm fine with walking.
It's not far. I mean,
Walking is
I know
fine.
it's not. Whatever you do is on you guys. You can choose to buy a horse or rent a horse. That's fine. I'm a bipedal. That's a little faster, so I don't mind walking.
Pretty sure we're all bipedal.
And then I immediately stare at Meryl. Not all of us.
I'm not,
Meryl usually
yeah,
sits on my shoulder.
yeah.
There's 4 legs.
She's
That's
she's
quadrupedal
bipedal sometimes.
sometimes.
Okay, that's better. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I mean, I guess technically, yes. Sometimes she's not bipedal. Like, now.
Yeah.
So, would any of you like
All right.
to rent a horse?
You said 5 for a week, right?
Yes.
Nah, that's too rich for my blood.
I only would if other people were doing it as well.
And I don't have enough blood as it is, so.
Only because I wouldn't want to go faster than everyone else.
Honestly, well, I guess the ghost could say this. The ghost would say it would be smart for us to have at least one horse to scout ahead.
Oh, I am not a scout.
No.
Would not do well with that.
I like using my feet.
All right, so no one's
Maybe-
renting a horse then.
Maybe the orc with a lion would be a
I
scout.
will buy a horse when I've accumulated enough gold.
Well, I look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you.
Have a good day, Ford.
You as well.
So now we need to go get our potions, right?
Potion.
Yes.
Yes, potions.
All right.
Is that in this building or is that in the market square?
That is in the market square, Gimlin's Alchemy.
Okay.
Oh my god, that worked.
Woo! We just teleported.
So
That just, if Brian triggered that, that just happened to be the same time I walked out the gate, and I kind of freaked out for a second.
oh, that's
Like,
funny.
wait a minute.
Well, there it is.
There it is the map the cartographer, the map maker's shop. Warriors, so I didn't go over these in session 0, but Warriors Way and Hunter's Quarry are weapon and armor shops. Warriors Way focuses on melee stuff. Hunter's Quarry focuses on range stuff. High Note is the music shop. Whimpering Pug is a tavern. Companion House, self-explanatory. Page Turner's is a bookshop.
Well, do explain.
That's where we buy people to come on our adventure with us, right?
Sure.
An hour at a time.
A adventure, not the adventure.
Gimlin's Alchemy is the
That's
alchemist
new
shop.
to me.
Maria the Mystic is the magic shop. Westwind Library. Westwind Inn is the inn. Shop of Things is your general store. All Dressed Up is the tailor.
Wait a minute, is Maria still alive?
Gotta find out.
Oh shit. God damn, so many fucking references.
But yes, you come out of the guild and you turn west, and you head right into the market square, because it's right next to it. And Gimlin's Alchemy is right there on your left, to the south.
They said it was at Gimlin's Alchemy.
Alright, we should go there first.
I guess we need to look for the sign for that.
So it was right to our left when we walked out.
As you enter the market square, some of you may already be familiar with it, some of you may not. But in the center, you see 4 statues. I wanted to have my summary of the Scourge of Shadow out already, but the 4 main characters from that, they have statues to them in the middle of this market square. To honor them for saving not only Westwind, not only Woodhurst, not only Blencathra, but the whole of basically the world twice. But those are the little circles in the middle are the statues of those characters.
Sick.
But yes, Gimlin's Alchemy is, you see the sign for Gimlin's Alchemy right to your left when you come into the square.
Andor waits for everyone to go in.
So Leokron is not really used to the big cities for the most part. So he hasn't been to the market square before, so this is his first time.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of enamored, not all the way, but definitely feeling it.
Is he physically showing this, like emotionally on his face?
Or? You could just kind of see like his eyes like widen, like holy shit, there's a lot going on.
Araneus is showing it.
Andor's going to take notice of the confusion. Once we're done here at the alchemy shop, I can show you the way.
No, you're fine. I'm just not used to it. This is a lot of different people. I come from a small village.
Yeah, there are all kinds of people walking around the square. Humans, elves, orcs, tieflings, dragonborn. Did I say halflings? Did I say dwarves? Did I say gnomes? Cat people. Pick a kind of species you could think of. Snake people, like all different kinds of people walking around this market square.
I bet there's no one like me.
I bet there's no cabots either.
Probably not. No, there's no cabots walking around.
There's wolf people too?
No. Wolf people aren't common.
Are there zombies?
No, there are not zombies. Zombies are not common either.
What about
really challenge them tonight?
What about lion people?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I said cat people. I was including lion people in that. You do see a couple of Leonin.
And Elf-Orcs?
No, Elf-Orcs also are not very common.
What about zombies?
That was already asked. I said no, not common.
I think that covers all of our bases.
This is going to be a fun campaign.
So, have we walked into the alchemy shop?
No, but I think we are about to now.
Okay, I walk into the alchemy shop.
You see a gnome sitting on a counter with vials surrounding him on either side, and he's leaning to one side. It looks like he's sorting through the vials. It looks like he's sorting them by color, and then he rearranges them by size, and then he leans over to the left side, sorts them by size, and then he looks back to the other ones, then rearranges them by color again. Like he can't decide which way to sort the vials on this counter, and he just keeps going back and forth
Hello,
to
good
either
sir.
side. Hi. Don't
You
mind.
need some help with that.
No. I'm just sorting the vials. Don't mind
I would
me.
say by size. I would say do it by size. They're all the same color.
Did you say they're all the same color?
I did.
No, they're not all. They're different colors.
Oh, we'll sort them by size anyway.
I'll figure that out later. How can I help all of you?
Yes, the guildmaster has sent us to get our free 2 healing potions.
Have all of you entered? I said, how can I help all of you? Have all of you entered the shop?
Yeah, I have.
Andor has.
Everybody else? Okay.
Yeah, we both did.
Aha. That's a funny joke. You know it's one.
Figured why not.
Alright, I have a list here. I have Krex, I have Araneus, I have Meryl, I have... Is this you? This is the list I have for today. Is this any of you?
You have said my name.
Yes.
Okay, and he just keeps going, lists off the rest of your names, and checks them off, confirms that that's all of you.
Cool.
Yep.
Let me go get them. I've saved them in the back so nobody purchases them. He goes to the back, and he comes out with his arms full of six potions, and he walks right up to you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Good, sir.
Well, one for each. One for each, Mr. Araneus. One for each.
I will only take one.
Okay.
That is what I was tasked with.
Okay.
I take one.
All right.
Krex takes his.
I bet.
Leokron takes his.
Meryl holds
Kramkyl
up her
takes
little
his.
bag. Meryl holds up her bag and kind of holds it open.
Andor grabs his, says thank you, and then flips open his satchel and throws it in.
I don't know if you
And
saw
I'm
me.
assuming this is just a basic.
Yeah, it's a regular potion of healing. Yep. I don't know if you saw me pantomime, but I had him put it in the bag for you. That's kind of horrifying.
Hell, it's also, I love the way it looks. It came out well. That one actually came out pretty well.
There's just something about Zoomy sent me art for the intermediate form, the half human. Yeah, there's just something about a human body with an animal head that freaks me out.
Here, I'll put it in general. So anyone that wants to see has to join the Discord. There.
I mean, it came out good. It's just that human body, animal head, just freaks me out.
Where did my Discord go?
I actually like the way that one turned out. That turned out really well.
Is there anything else I can help you all with? And this whole time, he's just had a big old grin on his face this entire time you've been in the shop.
May I give you a suggestion of the sorting?
Yes.
Do both.
I have a suggestion. You can go from the sweet one to the sour. From sweet to sour.
Andor starts shaking his head and walks out of the shop.
I think I'll just.
Sweetest one on one end.
I think
the
I'll just
sour one
sort.
on the
I think
other.
I'll just sort alphabetically. That'll be the easiest. But is there anything else I can interest you in? Anything you'd like to purchase?
I believe I am okay, thank you.
Okay. Please do come back and spend gold.
Spend gold.
Spend gold.
Well, you got it from the guild, so I think it's okay.
They don't pay full price. They struck a deal with a deal with my father, and now I have to deal with it.
Understand. Who is your father?
I don't know if you know him, but his name is Olashar.
Nice.
That rings a bell, but I don't know what bell it is.
It's the metagame bell. That's what bell it rings.
But
Yeah.
I didn't. But I didn't hear any bells. What bell are you talking about? I don't hear any bells.
As Andor's outside waiting, any fighters, he tells you, any fighters that want to go to the Warrior's Way, I will be going there next before we head out.
You got it.
Don't you have all the gear you need, though? I mean, you can go there. I don't care. I was just...
There's never enough gear.
Never enough gear. I'm just getting my spreadsheet up. I do have a spreadsheet for it.
Okay, that was weird.
What?
My whole Discord had just disappeared. And it wasn't showing up in anything, and it took me a minute to find it. But I'm good. I'm good now.
Is anyone going to the Warrior's Way with Andor?
I mean,
I'll
go.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
I'll go with him.
I'll go, but I'm not gonna get anything.
All right.
Yeah, I'll join in.
Okay.
By Gimlin?
Randolph Gimlin is my name. Randolph Gimlin.
Do you have a name you like to go by?
Randolph?
Okay, bye, Randolph.
Thank you, Randolph. Thank you, Mr. Randolph.
Monsieur Randolfo.
Alright, so you go into the Warrior's Way and you see an elderly dwarf woman walking around the shop. Looks like she's just taking inventory of what she has. She doesn't immediately acknowledge you.
Andor says hello.
I'm gonna do my best for this voice. Oh, hello there.
I was wondering.
Yes?
What your prices of your wares is like. Do you have a list that I can browse?
Oh, yes, I do. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna share this to. Let me make sure.
Put it in the chat.
Actually, let me take a. No, screenshot's not gonna work.
You just throw it into the chat on Discord.
Yeah, well. There's a spreadsheet. Go to the tab that says Jinros. It's the text that'll be highlighted in blue. She goes over to her counter, goes behind and pulls out a piece of parchment with there's writing on the front and on the back, and she hands it to you and says, "Here, this is a list of what I have."
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
At the top it says Warrior's Way, proprietor Jinros Tesmora.
Is this your name, my fair lady?
Yes, I am Jinros.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Meow.
And then underneath proprietor Jinros Tesmora, it says over 70 years in business.
Over 70 years?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have had this shop for a very long time.
Have you ever met King Seraph?
Yes, I've met him many times. I may have even met him before he was king. It's been a long time. I can't quite remember. Shut up.
Shut up what?
Do you have the list?
I would. Yeah, I have it open.
Okay.
You said to open the one that says Genros?
Yeah, the tab that says Jinros. The stuff should be highlighted in blue. I don't know how much you can afford with 10 gold.
A battle axe.
Great axe is 30.
I can't get what I want.
Just looking. I will definitely be back. You have a half plate here that's very much to my liking.
And it's not cheap either.
No, it's not.
I may be persuaded to provide a discount to adventurers such as yourselves. I know an adventurer when I see one.
We are from the guild. And I used to be a knight in the Blancathren army.
I noticed you don't have any light armor.
You would have to go to my sister Bilbel's shop next door, the Hunter's Quarry.
Oh.
Hunter? No, hunters.
No, it is the Hunter's Quarry. It is what the hunter is after. So you are good there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Is anybody interested in going to the Hunter's Quarry?
I mean, not really, but
Okay.
we can.
I'm
just
not.
looking.
Okay.
I can already look at what they have.
Knowing this, the next time I have enough gold, maybe you can do a layaway and set aside a half plate for me.
Did you just say layaway?
I did.
What is this layaway you speak of?
Oh gosh.
Layaway.
All right. Are we done?
A little bit at a time.
Are we done with the shopping?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay. I'm not trying to rush you, but I want to get
That other plan.
get to the yeah. All right.
I would like to go to every single shop.
Well, we can roleplay that on
I'm
Discord.
kidding.
We can roleplay that on Discord later. How about that?
Yeah.
Except for the companion house, we're not roleplaying that on Discord.
No, we'll do that one on stream, obviously.
Yeah. That's on the OnlyFans account.
Really wish I hadn't heard that.
D&D OnlyFans.
Oh gosh.
You go to OnlyFans and type in World of Akala.
All right. So, do you all head for the Gateworks?
Yes.
So
All
are we
right.
walking or taking the Gateworks?
Wow.
We're gonna do both.
As in walk to the Gateworks?
And then the gateworks are gonna get us there.
Okay. So we're taking the Gateworks. Cool.
And we're walking.
Yes. And walking.
Yeah. See, balance is such a good thing. You gotta have everything. You gotta have the best of both worlds. Extremes of anything is bad.
In that case, should we take a horse to the Gateworks?
Oh, with the horse again.
No.
Okay.
And then go from the Gateworks to where we're going and leave the horse.
I mean, we are already very close there. I mean, we might be adding more travel to our time if we go to the horse, then come back. just a possibility.
All right, we go to the Gateworks.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go to Gateworks.
All right. So you come up to the Gateworks, and from your perspective, on the left there's a sign that says "Enter," and on the right there's a sign that says "Exit." And there's a guard next to each door.
All right.
Oh.
Not in any specific order, but because I'm in front, I guess I'll show my card first.
The Gateworks is not limited to adventurers, but you do get an express, so to speak. You get priority.
Yes.
So, well, hello there, adventurer. Please step right through.
Thank you.
Okay. And then there's a guard. He's got a little table he's sitting at. Well, no, I'm standing at it. That makes more sense. He's standing at it's just a little table. More like a podium kind of thing, really. Where to today?
The hard to pronounce place.
The Eldor Mansion.
I'm going to assume you said Eteron.
Yes, that thing. I wasn't sure if that was correct.
You're going to Eteron, so we can send you to the Gateworks right outside of Eteron. That rich bastard.
Yeah, we're going to be bodyguards.
You know, he paid for that Gateworks, and then you hear another guard, don't start with that today.
He paid for the Gateworks, huh?
He paid for it?
So this
rich bastard.
This guard right here walks up. Just don't start with that today. People do not want to hear you complain about Adabrocht.
I mean, I'm okay with hearing him talk about it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I want to hear it.
I would love to hear this.
Oh, fine. I'll go back to my post.
Oh, come on.
That was
story time. Story time.
Yeah. He paid the crown to put the new Gateworks near his mansion. It was supposed to go in Weldrake to benefit the lower middle class. But no, he offered to pay for its construction, so they put it in Eteron.
So there's not one in the other place?
There isn't one in Weldrake.
Charlotte.
Wow.
Can we move it?
What an ass.
The Crown said it would still give another mode of transportation for people to get into Weldrake, and it would be less busy than this one in Westwind, and it would still benefit the people in Weldrake. Blah 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 blah. But we all know corruption when we see it. Money talks.
Yes, we do.
Money talks.
I had a feeling about this quest.
Well, it's a good thing we're going to be taking some of his money. Not forcefully.
I mean...
And maybe Karma will take more.
He's paying us to be bodyguards, so, I mean...
The Wisp
let's
Mother
be
could
honest.
definitely
Who
use
else
some
is
of
gonna
that
try to
money.
attack him?
Or guards.
So you're going to work for this prick?
Well, at the time, we didn't know he was corrupt. Knew he was well paid, and he is. And we need the gold.
I don't know how the Wisp Mother feels about this.
Hey, I'm not going to judge you. Get your gold any way you can get your gold.
I mean, it's our first quest. I mean, we have to start somewhere.
That is true.
I don't know.
You are correct.
But I don't know how the Wisp Mother would feel about me working for a corrupt individual.
Well, then we will just act as if you don't know.
You can always stay here.
No, but I must go with the party.
And it's decided.
Well, I have always heard it is better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
The guard calls back, Terry, prep number 4 for Eteron. And the mage at the back door, you see the mage nod, and he opens that door and he goes through, and one by one he brings out the arcs that form the circle of sigils on number 4. Number 4 being this one. That was number 4 in my head. And a teleportation.
Can Meryl pray to the Wisp Mother to see how she feels about this?
Sure.
Religion check?
I'm not going to bother to have you roll because you don't get a response.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I told you, it's better to ask for forgiveness.
Well, if she doesn't respond, I guess that's implied
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah, you don't have a direct connection to this god, so like not every prayer is going to get answered.
Yeah.
If every prayer got answered in this world, then it would be a very
different place.
Yeah. People would just be talking to gods all the time, and yeah.
I'll just go ahead and pray to mine as well.
Alright. Number 4 is open for you right this way.
Thank you very much.
Alright. Your name, please?
Meryl, Xiao.
Okay. He pulls out a communication stone and says, I have one coming your way, Meryl Xiao. Do you walk into the teleportation? There we go. And in a flash, you disappear, and then you reappear in a similar building, but on the other side.
Isn't this the same building? Wait. Did it work?
Just going to put you over there. And whoever comes up next says the same thing. Asks you for your name.
Andor Thoreif.
And he says, got one coming through, Andor Thoreif. Is everybody else coming? Why is Krex on the other side?
Araneus.
Yeah.
I don't know. Krex is where Krex is.
The guard would have redirected you back to the other side.
Yeah, my bad.
Alright, so one by one, they send you over. And I made this generic enough that we can use it for the outgoing and the incoming. So, do Krex and Leokron both go?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. You are all now in the Eteron Gateworks.
This is weird. It looks the same.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit nicer. Looks like the walls are lined with a nice like the stone of the walls is a bit it's a bit nicer. It looks like the wood on the floor is a bit like it's got a bit more of a finer polish to it. It just looks like a little bit nicer than the one that you just left.
Well, this place looks like crap. Can't believe somebody paid for this.
Oh my god.
When you come out on the other side, the guard next to the circle confirms your name. He confirms your names as you come out. And you're allowed to leave. Now, Andor, you know where the mansion is. You've lived there long enough. You know where the Eteron mansion is. It's very public knowledge, and you've lived there long enough where you guys didn't have to find out where he lived. Like, you know where he lives. Not that he has more than one home, but you know where his Eteron mansion is.
Yeah, I know the way to the mansion. Let's go serve the cheapskate.
And it's about a 5-minute walk. I mean, it's really close.
Walkie.
Bring the players over. Now, the map is going to be dark.
Still moving on this little map, waiting for things to change. Waiting for cracks.
I'm just walking on the side of the wall, just cause.
Just nonchalantly.
I mean, yeah. It's normal for me.
Does anyone smell sulfur?
No, why do you ask?
The map is going to be dark, but it's still early in the morning.
That's weird. It's just a blur for me.
Yeah, give it a second to load.
Oh, well, there we are. Okay.
Alright. Straight ahead, you will see the mansion.
Now I didn't cover this with the NPC tokens, but there is already a security guard standing outside this front door.
Just trying to maneuver.
Now, yeah,
Are we supposed to talk to him?
I'll approach the guard and say, "We're here for the quest thing that we're supposed to be guards."
We've taken the quests to be your bodyguards.
You're here to be security for the party?
Yeah, we hear
Yes.
you couldn't handle it.
You're here for the party that's not until 6 o'clock tonight?
It did not specify a
So-
time.
They really didn't.
Did they forget to put... Oh, no. Not only is he only paying 60 gold, but he forgot to put the time of the party on. He really is incompetent, isn't he?
I mean,
Seems like
Seems
it.
that
we
way.
could always go and give this back for some other poor soul.
No. He might be a cheap, incompetent bastard, but he likes to brag about his home. Surely he'll let you stay here and enjoy the spoils of his success. If you like to,
We could always upcharge him for,
Having to wait.
incompetency.
he won't give you
Sounds like
he
a
won't give
great
you
idea.
he won't give you gold, but he'll let you eat to your heart's content. Has all the ale in the world.
We're on the job, people.
What does that mean?
We should stay sober.
Stay sober.
But I've only had my one glass.
Magus?
We're here to
Magus.
protect people,
No drinking.
not here to...
And be honest, when's the last time you slept in a bed made for royalty?
Actually, every night.
Oh, okay. Well, besides him, you could get yourself a nice nap in before the party in one of these luxury beds.
I'm just used to a bed of hay.
Oh. Well, that's just my 2 cents.
If only I could show you, Meryl.
Just throw
Does
her in
he
the
have a
stable.
bed of hay? Does he have a bed of hay anywhere? You can sleep in?
A bed of hay? Yeah, in the stables, yeah.
Oh. Maybe a pet bed?
A pet bed. But hey, head on in.
So what is this? How many people are supposed to be at this party?
About about 20 people.
And
Should we be
why
aware
the-
of any suspect people?
Yeah, why the extra guard?
This is a party of some of the wealthiest people in Porthethwich.
Do you have a stutter?
No. Just
It's
a difficult.
It's not that hard. It's just Porthethwich.
Yeah, just like which is Chichester Society sauce.
The Mr. Edelbrock is just worried that there might be a need for additional security with all of these wealthy folks here at his manor.
All right. Well,
Simply,
After our
he's
short
scared of
rest,
his
where
own
would you
hog.
like us posted up?
Oh, right now you could probably, I don't know, find some place to, I mean, talk to one of his servants. Maybe you could find something to read in the library, or maybe you could get something to eat or something, and until 6 o'clock tonight.
Well, we haven't eaten yet, so it's not a bad option.
Especially for free.
That is true. My stomach is getting especially hungry.
Free salad.
Alright. So he's opened the door for you to let you in.
And which direction would the dining area be?
The servants will show you the way when you enter. Oh, and you, Miss Rabbit Cat. You may not be allowed in the house. He doesn't like animals.
Fine.
Oh, you can do that. Okay.
Well, are our lion and wolf friends okay?
He
so.
he has a distinction between those of humanoid appearance and those of animalistic appearance. He's very discriminatory in that way.
Racist
What an
much?
ass.
Racist much? Or
Yeah.
species? Just
What a speciesist.
what a species.
Alright. When you all enter, one of the servants greets you. It's
Owl.
Did you say an owl?
My wife asked me if we had any styrofoam. I said no.
Oh. It's an elven gentleman in a fancy suit, tie. Yes, I overheard some of the conversation you were having after Charles opened the door. You are the security for tonight, but you are here early. Might I invite you for breakfast, or to sit in the library, or to rest in one of our luxury beds?
All of the above.
Okay. Okay, so I am just gonna, we're gonna just time jump. If that's okay.
What was the servant's name?
I did not give a name for the servant. But we shall call him James.
Okay. And the other was Charles, right?
Charles was he was the security guy at the door.
Weird
I'm gonna take those.
choice of names. James and Charles.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna time skip to about 5:30, getting ready for the party. And you have not seen Alain Edelbrock at all during the day. He has not come out to greet you or anything. He has stayed in his quarters the whole day.
Has he been made aware of our presence?
Yes, he has been made aware of your presence. He was told that you were there early, and he didn't have a reaction or response at all. The servants have been taking care of you.
Might I say that y'all are very nice. Thank you.
Of course, that's our job.
Do you have a doorman to watch the doors people come in?
That is Charles.
How does it feel to work for such an asshole?
Whoa!
It pays well.
Meryl.
It pays well.
It pays well.
Would you mind if we collected a 5 gold per cover charge?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, well, we get, for our extra services, we can provide a cover charge to the guests.
Mr. Edelbrock would not have that.
Can I do the elf action
gold.
and assist him saying that the
No.
time was not presented on the paper as well?
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
He's a cheapskate. He's a cheapskate. He's not gonna give you extra money.
Well, you should expect half service then.
So in which room will this party be taking place?
It will actually be... Okay, so you are talking with... James is head of the servants, so I'm assuming you're talking to him right now.
Yeah, in my mind, he's right here.
Yeah.
I was picturing here, but yeah.
At the start of the night, it will be taking place all over the house. People can sit in the library, they can dance in the ballroom, they can sit in the... Hold on. They can sit in the drawing room. But as dinner draws near, everyone will gather in the dining room.
So, how many entrances and exits are there?
Good question.
Yeah.
There's one on the dining room, in addition to the front door, and then there are multiple entrances on the balcony outside, and we will have security posted at all of those. Your main job will be to protect the people inside the house if anything should happen.
I think the best way to do that is to control where these people can go. Shouldn't be allowed to loiter around the whole house.
I'll stay around the kitchen area because I know someone's going to try and poison something. I can see it already.
Since I'm a shaman as well, I'll join the kitchen area since,
There's 6 of us. We need to spread it pretty evenly. We have the library, the dining hall, the main hall. Plus, you have the upstairs and downstairs.
Will the guests be allowed upstairs as well?
They will not.
That's not saying they won't try.
I do have maps ready for upstairs, though. Just saying.
So someone needs to guard the upstairs as well.
Very good, Batch.
So there are... So you said that there were 2 staircases to the upstairs, or...
Yep, it looks like there's one here to the
right. There are multiple staircases, yes.
Would you like any of us posted at said staircases?
That would be helpful, yes.
I guess I could take a staircase.
I can take another one.
That leaves this all with the library. Here.
Krex would want to stay out of the way. Like, he knows that people don't really like seeing him. So, like a staircase or, hidden in the back of the library. Somewhere like that.
All right.
I should the kitchen's top left, right?
No, the kitchen is No, that's not the kitchen. The kitchen is actually up above the main building. To the north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the main hall.
Excellent.
Dining hall. Andor can cover there.
Krex is gonna post up by this fountain out here.
We still have some uncovered areas within, though. No one should be going outside. No one should be going.
Yeah, they have the outside.
upstairs.
They have the outside covered.
So are me and Meryl on the outside, or are we on the inside?
You're on the
And
inside.
honestly,
There's
Okay, I'd very much prefer to be inside.
We should cover this area here, this hallway. We'd also see the entrance into the library.
Who did we just lose? Sholly.
And Meryl's gonna hide in the bushes over here.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Very
hide
good idea.
in cabot form
Isn't
in the
that
bushes.
outside?
In the bushes.
Isn't that outside? There's also these bushes right here, inside. Is this here?
Outside. I'm outside near the kitchen in the bushes.
But he said outside was covered.
He said they wanted you inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what they're paying you for.
I'll hide. Can I hide under the table?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hide under the table then.
This
Do I
is
need
the
to roll
main
a-
house here. Are we gonna have to worry about here?
We're gonna have to worry about what?
Or we have to worry about all these outlying areas?
No.
Right, so the main house is where we should put all of our focus.
And the kitchen too is a good place. Because they're going to be working in there. Where'd Sholly go?
So if Meryl is in the kitchen with me, I'm going to ask her.
Sholly's
Do you
computer
want-
Sholly's computer randomly restarted. He'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Do you want drink duty or food duty? Well, watch duty.
I'll watch underneath the table here. I'll just hide. I'll be watching.
Will you be able to get a good vantage point from there?
I mean, I could always try hiding higher up. Like on the cabinet
Which
or
one?
something.
Oh, I mean, I could put you on top of a cabinet if you want.
They would definitely not want you on the table where the food's being prepared.
Oh yeah.
Like if there's like a cupboard or a cabinet or something like that, I can like literally like pick you up and put you on top if you want, so you can get a nice viewpoint.
Where's Sholly?
Yeah. Sorry.
Are there any cabinets in the place that like she could hide in? Like get higher up in the kitchen? That they aren't preparing food with?
It might be easier if you just stay in your human form, just in case Adabrock walks through the kitchen.
Yeah, we don't want to cause a stir.
Yeah.
That's an equal lab violation. Why you have an animal in here?
Not to mention, you don't want to piss off the guy paying us.
Yeah.
Alright, did anything happen while I was gone?
No, they were just talking about what they were doing in the kitchen.
We're trying to plan the strategy, guys.
Okay.
Is this Meryl, if anybody, attacked?
Not taking.
And we're trying to divvy up to cover all of our bases. There's the library that still needs to be covered.
I got Araneus over there in between the one of the library entrances and the stairs. I figure.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on stairs and at least the.
What is this room right here?
That is.
That's DM for I don't know what it is. Let me find an answer.
looks like a back entrance that leads up to the upstairs.
I got a roll 20 question.
It's
How
an-
do you decrease the size?
It's an
of
office.
The squares.
Go to my settings. Audio, video.
Like the profile picture squares.
Yeah. Go to settings, audio, video, and then hit video display, and then there will be player video avatar size, and you can change it to names only.
Sick. Thank you.
Yeah, it was bugging me too, so I had to find that.
It's an office with stairs to the next floor.
Okay, so it was my mouse that was the reason that my computer restarted.
That's weird.
It wanted to update.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't do it again.
You're okay. Kramkyl, you're okay covering the stairs there?
Yep.
Are you
Alright.
okay? Just trying to position this. We have no one covering this room.
Do you want me to leave the kitchen and go into that room to watch, or around there? You got two
It's
in
not
the
up to
kitchen.
me. I'm not the party leader. I'm just from
You're
a
acting like it.
soldier
Well-
standpoint.
I mean,
Well, I just like to communicate.
Yeah,
I'm all about being
from a
tactical.
soldier. The knight in Andor wants to strategize and plan everything out.
It's better to think things through too. So Meryl, I'm going
Krex is still outside.
watch.
Jord, if you're talking, you're muted.
God damn it, I was. I like I said, Krex posted up out here by this fountain. He didn't really see anywhere else. He's just trying to stay away from like most people.
Right, but they
You
want
know
you.
what I mean?
They want you inside, though.
Okay, well, I guess I must have missed that part. I knew everybody
Maybe
was
find
like
a
picking
corner
places.
here in the ballroom.
Go play piano.
Maybe not by the stage.
And it'll just post up right there.
Okay.
That seems like a good place.
All right.
I
Okay.
have moved further out so that I can look through this door to see stairs and the two outside and these stairs.
Okay. Alright, so people start arriving. The party starts. Servants are bringing cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, which you are...
I'm just making sure I'm good in the kitchen, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Proceed.
Which you're free to, to pick off the hors d'oeuvres and the cocktails if you want.
I was gonna say anytime one of them passes by me, I grab one.
Andor would probably do the same.
So
Meryl probably just.
and about 20 of these people arrive. You have some sitting in the drawing room, some sitting in the library, some in the ballroom. One of them sits up at the piano and starts playing. Well, no, they would have somebody playing the piano. So yeah, there's somebody playing the piano, and some of the guests are in the ballroom dancing. Need perception checks for everybody.
I will say I'm also saying hi to anybody that walks past.
And they kind of just look at you.
Wow.
The guests mainly just look at you like, why are you saying hi to me? You're the help.
How do you know I'm not one of you?
Because you're just standing there.
Well, I'm kind of shy.
8, 4, 17, 7, and 13. So, Krex, I don't know what you're gonna do with this information, but there are two people standing in front of the ballroom door, not really paying you much attention, assuming that you're just kind of
Kramkyl, just so you know, I'm just letting you know, Kramkyl got a 21. She did it. Alicia did it off her iPad, not the computer, so that's why I didn't have the extension and went through. But she had got a 21.
Okay. You hear a couple of people talking outside the ballroom door. They don't pay you much attention because they see you as mindless. And Kramkyl, with your 21, you hear this too. They're talking about Adelbrecht. I'm not going to give you like word for word what they're talking about, but they're talking about Adelbrecht and how mysterious it was that he came across all this money that he has and the land that he owns, and how something doesn't add up.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of perk my ears to the sides and keep listening.
And Araneus, with your 18... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Krex is probably not gonna do too much with that information, but I feel like the spirit version, the ghost, would get a good chuckle out of it. Like, oh, this
the ghost says free reign. He can go wherever the hell he needs to. He can tell everyone.
I don't actually have a token for him right now, but I guess Krex could send his ghost off to tell the rest of the party the information if that would be allowed. I know you said he didn't really have abilities, but
he can roam the outside.
and I would say that my perception was 4, but I had 18 charisma before you revealed anything to me based on thinking that might be a perception.
Oh. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I was looking at the 18. So...
Yeah, the charisma was because I was talking to them.
2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, okay, then that's it then. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want you to accidentally reveal something.
Okay. I didn't have anything else, so I'm kind of happy that you rolled a 4.
Okay, cool.
That was all I had.
I'm grabbing all the hors d'oeuvres, so I ain't paying attention like I'm supposed to. I'm not getting paid enough.
All right. And so nothing, no one's like sneaking around. No one's trying to poison the food. No one's trying to poison the drinks. Everything's going smoothly so far. And dinner time arrives, and James asks you all to please take a spot against the wall or in the corner of the great hall, the dining room, so you can keep an eye on all of the guests while they're eating dinner.
How tall would you say the ceilings are in there?
Probably 8 or 9 feet.
Oh, so a smaller room. Okay. Then never mind. I'm not going to do that then.
Hold on. I'm not good at estimating ceiling heights. So probably...
Well, a story is typically 10 feet.
Then yeah, that. Yeah, about 10 feet.
I just wasn't sure if it was like vaulted ceilings or something like that.
No, there's
Because if so, I was gonna totally walk on the ceiling.
Let me double check. I don't think that's the case. No, it doesn't have vaulted ceilings. No.
Okay. Yeah. No. I don't want to just scare people off. I was just gonna do it if it was gonna be more likely that I wouldn't be noticed doing it.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing? We're missing Kramkyl and Krex.
Are you trying to sit at the table, Meryl?
Jordy, you gonna move Krex into the dining room?
Well, good fellows, it appears there's some chatter about our gracious host.
Oh? Ooh, gossip, gossip.
It appears some of the more affluent amongst the crowd have cast doubts on how our benefactor has come across this wealth.
Would not
layman
surprise me in the
terms?
slightest.
In layman's terms?
He came across his money in a bad way.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
I hope you're whispering.
It's like the husk again. Yeah, I meant to say hush tones, my bad. But the ghost, it's like he's speaking to the husk again. Small one. The point is, it doesn't seem that everything is as it seems here. We should stay on our toes.
I'm always on my toes, though, but I prefer heels. If I stayed on my toes, that would be really awkward.
And with that, the shade or echo or ghost exasperatedly turns invisible and floats away.
Are you gonna bring zombie Krex in there?
That was called an idiom.
Idiom.
Yes.
Scare all the guests.
Alright, so all the guests are in there. They're sitting at all the chairs. They pulled a couple extra chairs up to fit everybody. The only chair that's empty is this one. Right here. And that is for our host.
That we still have not seen. I'm assuming.
I have a question. Is it basically everyone sat down that's here?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Can I do a head count real fast? Like I can do like an insight check or something like that. Whatever you want to do.
No check necessary.
No, I was in the kitchen. I wouldn't even know. Never mind.
Well, you can still count. There are 20 people.
You're not going to play Clue with us and tell us Elder-Brock is dead, right?
Oh God.
No, I'm not doing. I do have a whodunit plan for Halloween though. I was gonna do it this past Halloween, but I didn't have it ready in time. I am eventually gonna do a whodunit though. But no.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
That's not spoilers.
Spoilers.
Everyone will forget by then.
Not as part of this campaign as a one shot. So no spoilers.
Oh, okay.
And the door to the Great Hall opens up, and in comes Alen Edelbrock. I do not have an image for him because, gonna be honest, I came up with him at the last minute. So I do not have an image for him. But he is human. He's in his 50s. He's got gray hair, short gray hair. He's got a beard and a mustache. He's wearing this really fancy looking gray suit. He's got a cane with a fancy head that he doesn't need. It's just for fashion. He wears a pair of glasses that look like the rims are made out. The frames are made out of gold. And he makes this grand entrance walking in, saying, "Hello, all my guests. It is so nice to see you this evening." Doesn't even acknowledge the servants or the security or anybody. He just walks up the middle of the room with this strut that says, "I'm hot shit," that says, "I'm the best." And he's looking from person to person, just giving a wave, and he walks up to, a woman that's sitting there and, takes her hand and kisses her hand like he owns the damn world. Like he's just, he's exuding asshole.
If I had a spell that could trip him, I would totally do it. But I don't.
I do.
And he comes up, he walks around the table, and he slides his chair out, and he sits down and says, all right, who's ready to eat? I know I am. Oh, who'd we just lose? Josh. Come on, come back. Come back. Come on, Josh. There we go. There we go. I kind of just froze, saying, come on, Josh, waiting for you to come back.
Yep, sorry, I had to switch things over, but I'm listening.
That's fine. He sits down at the table, and the servants come in. They start bringing in the food. And as that happens, Andor, you see this first. But everybody sees this because everyone's on alert. A fiery portal starts to open behind Elen. Starts small, but it quickly opens up to be about 5 feet in, or 6 feet in diameter. And out through it steps. Ah, no, come back. Out through it steps a chain devil.
Oh, no.
Crap, I just totally screwed up my screen there. Well, anyway.
No, thank you.
I whispered to Meryl, I think that's bad.
Yeah, I think so too.
Andor's going to rise up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Hold
time
on.
for you to leave.
Hold on. I wanna actually get the picture up there. See, so there we go. But you see this just red-skinned, devilish-looking creature. There are chains wrapped around his arms. They look like they don't even start or end, or they do end. They come off of his arms. They end in these big hooks and claws. There we go. They're wrapping around his body, around his head, around his mouth. There are just chains coming everywhere. Chains coming everywhere off of this guy. And he whips a chain at Elen, and it wraps around his body, and the hook embeds in his shoulder. And he says, "It's time to pay your debt." And he yanks him backwards. The chair falls over, and he flies back through the portal.
Oh, shit.
Well, shit.
And the chain devil says, "Take care of them." And 2 little imps fly through the portal.
Fucking imps. These things are fucking dicks.
Yes, imps are little assholes.
So the chain devil's left.
Not yet. 2 little imps come through, and 2 what look like just blobs of flesh come through the portal. And then with the chain devil inside, with Elen, the portal closes.
There went our money.
Yeah, there went our money.
Did we get paid beforehand?
One of the other security guards in the room with you, as everyone is panicking and screaming and trying to run out of the room, one of the other security guards in the room with you looks at all of you and shouts, "You'll still get paid if you take them down."
Get them out to safety.
Hold on, do I believe him?
He sounds desperate as fuck. And you believe him. You believe him.
Okay.
Uh,
Because I was about to just leave.
I know. That's why I said you'll still get paid if you take them down.
do we roll initiative?
I will have you roll initiative next time because it's 8:56.
Oh.
I know.
Next time on He Is Risen.
What type of bread is he?
Time on Dragon Ball Z.
Is he just dough or has he been formed yet?
So how was that for a first session?
Cool. Pretty good.
Amazing.
Very good.
Yes,
Awesome.
very good.
I thought it went well.
We got to meet each other to an extent.
We definitely can know how each other will somewhat act.
I'm not trying to be party leader. Tell me to shut up, please.
That was in general. I mean, everyone.
No, like your background kind of gives you that.
Yeah.
Though,
What do you expect the zombie to lead the party? Because
do you expect the cabot to lead the party?
Yes.
No,
I mean, I've heard nothing out of Kramkyl and the
Leokron.
Yeah.
I am a reserved one.
I mean, I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to take charge.
If it happens, it happens. I mean,
I just figure everything will happen dynamically. Well,
yeah.
I am a representative of balance, and I will help tip the scales when they need to be.
And I represent the Lollipop Guild.
oh jeez.
I'll be honest. In Ice Cold Freedom, I really didn't want to take the party position as leader, but then Rincewind and Sorrow would always defer to Jord, and Jord was just like, I guess I'm the leader, I guess.
Well, I'm not trying to be by any means. Anyone can speak up whenever.
And
well,
that's
that is
always good to hear.
That is until we did the whole campaign, the paper campaign. Star kind of took the lead on that one. But yeah.
All right. So that was episode 1 of He Is Risen. I think this is going to be a fun campaign. I think that went well. Yeah. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. Do the normal YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, everybody say their goodbyes and we'll get out of here. I don't have an outro. I just have the intro. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna force myself to make an outro. But
all right.
Yeah, everybody say their goodbyes.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Have a good night. We'll see you next week for Rangers of Power. All right. Well,